Welcome back, anybody who's new. This is episode 8 of the Cologne Talk X.
TJ Talk Sense podcast.
Let's get it today. Another special episode. We have one of the biggest TikTok fragrance creators on here with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick, man.
What's up? My name's Evan, or Fragrance Knowledge on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Google Plus, Snapchat, Twitter. Doesn't matter.
The best plug. There we go. How you doing today, Evan?
Pretty good, dude. I just woke up about an hour ago, so
Oh
chilling.
yeah, your schedule is way different than ours. Even though we have like huge time difference with all three of us,
Yeah,
work graveyard shift.
yeah. I'm nocturnal.
So what's the time for you there, Evan?
4:23
4:23 a.m.
p.m., but a.m. for me, yes.
Oh damn.
Yeah, because I just woke up, so it's like my a.m.
And it's half 10 p.m. for me. What time is it for
Yeah.
you, Yasser?
For me, it is 2:24. So I'm always the earliest one here, apparently. Third time so far.
So
Nice.
yeah, the introduction probably wasn't even needed because if anyone's watching this podcast and they know us two guys, they definitely know you. So how did you even get started in your fragrance journey, bro?
Okay, so the how long of the story do you want? Do you want the beginning or do you want from social media?
We'll take the beginning.
Okay. So from the beginning, my grandpa gave me a bottle of Stetson. I was looking around to see if I had one. But Stetson's like this really old school cologne. Basically, I used it all, bought a new one. The new one was horrible. Turned out it was reformulated. Then I see this dude screaming "Power Baby" on YouTube. And then I click on another video and it's like these old men saying top 10 teenager fragrances. And I was like, I'm a teenager. I should be doing this, not this pipsqueak. So there you go. And then I just started uploading March of 2020 on Instagram. And then YouTube or TikTok was November of like 2020.
So how come you didn't go into the YouTube as because you started watching videos off YouTube. You
Yeah.
you started going into Instagram and TikTok. How come you didn't do YouTube?
Because I speak very fast and I like stuff very fast paced. That's why I'm like flipping my bottles, flipping my caps. Because I just like stuff fast paced. Like 2 years ago, all my videos were like under 15 seconds. And I could show off like 5 colognes and tell you what they smelled like pretty quick. That's the only reason why, honestly. I just talk too fast.
Yeah, so TikTok is like the perfect app for you. Have you even
Yeah.
are you on YouTube Shorts as well?
Yeah, but the bad thing with YouTube Shorts is you can only do 60 seconds. And on TikTok, if you want to get paid, your videos have to be 60 seconds or longer. So most of my videos are around 90 seconds or a little bit longer than that. But I do post shorts every once in a while.
And then when you actually got into creating content, how many fragrances did you have in your collection?
Well, I started originally with 3. Like I bought Coach for Men, Guest Air, and L'Oriental White. And that's all I had. And I started with that.
So
How
so that is actually that's actually perfect because a lot of people DM me all the time, oh, I haven't got any bottles, like I can't start. You
I
started
know.
with 3 bottles, so anyone can
Yep.
do this.
Yep, I was the original guy that went in the store and I was like, this smells pretty good. Don't get this one. This one smells really good. And that's kind of how I could like grow my pages without having a mass collection.
wow. So how many bottles do you have now? You started out with three.
Dude,
How many do you have now? Because
add
that
about
shelf, massive.
add about 2 zeros to the original 3. Because
Ooh.
dude, like I'm not even kidding. Like I got all of them. Like I got 4 bottles in this box.
He's got boxes just laying on the
Bottles all over the floor, dude. I got 2 more on the desk here. They're just everywhere, bro. The shelf is out of room, so I just put them everywhere.
if you walk in somebody's room, you step on Legos. He used to walk
Yeah,
in
you
here,
step on
you step
cologne.
on fragrances.
Pretty much, dude. Pretty much.
And out of all of those bottles in your collection, which one, if you can only keep
Greenlee,
one,
Greenlee.
straight away?
Yeah, Greenlee.
TJ already knew the answer to that
Yeah.
one.
Why Greenlee though? What's so special about Greenlee?
It's green. I just think it smells so good, bro. It kind of reminds me of camp for some reason. I'm not sure the type of woods they use in there, but that accord, the woody accord they're using, just reminds me of like my old family camp.
So whenever you sniff it, it hits you with a memory.
Yup. It's just very nice. Very nice.
I don't like it, man.
You don't like Greenlee?
I
All
don't.
right, guys, looks like I actually have to go.
I'm
It's time for
I'm Team
work.
Sedley. TJ,
Sadly.
yep.
No, for a long time I was Team Sedley, and then it must
Mhm.
have been 2 or 3 months ago I switched to Greenlee. So come on.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to give it another try. Maybe it's time.
Definitely. I'd give it another
Um,
go.
Me and Cologne Talk was chatting before this. We were saying, what's the last fragrance that we think you bought? What is it? What's the last one you purchased?
Purchased?
Yeah.
How honest do you want me to be?
As
As
honest
much
as
as
you
you
want to be.
want.
Honestly, the last bottle I ever bought was Greenlee, like a year ago. Everything else has just been gifted straight to the door.
Yeah.
But
How often are the fragrances gifted from the brand or people like websites who sell the fragrances? Are
so
you more in
what?
contact with brands or
Yeah, yeah. So like this week, how many packages showed up so far? I think it was only like two, so not much. But they'll just show up, bro. No email, no DM, nothing, and you just got a package, and you're like, what do I do with this?
I seen you get two gifted Spice Bomb or yeah, Spice Bomb for Victor and
Yeah,
Ralph.
they sent me two,
And it was the same fragrance. And I was watching the video, I was like, damn, two.
and they were both leaky. Quality control, dude.
And you don't even know how they got your address or anything.
No, so I think they got it from the original Ralph Lauren because they sent me the original Ralph Lauren parfum in like 2022 or something like that. But now they're just sending me everything. Everything L'Oriental just comes in the mail.
Yeah.
It's
What is
crazy.
one brand like that you've wanted to like get something from them, but they don't really do PR at all? Is there anything from that?
Parfums de Marly
That
or
oh
Xerjoff because I'll tag them on a post and they'll just like it and say, nice, thanks, Evan. I'm like,
man,
you're welcome, bro.
that's that's one brand I'm trying to work with too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those brands are pretty hard to work with, but
So what's your favorite actual designer and niche fragrance house?
okay, niche Xerjoff easily. Designer, honestly, I'd probably go with like Prada because Prada L'Homme, Prada Amber Pour Homme, Prada Black. I love all those. They're all good.
And you see that one of the best things about you, it doesn't matter if it's PR, you do not give a damn. Whatever
I
you
don't
think of the
care.
fragrance, that's what people are getting.
I don't care. I'll just be blunt. I'm very blunt.
I love that
Yeah,
about Evan. He's one of the biggest, and he doesn't get influenced by companies that send him stuff like that. He's always straight up in his videos, and you can tell he's honest.
I
Yeah,
try to be.
100%.
Like he got YSL myself, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, watch that." And then he rated it bad. I was like, "Whoa."
Well, a 7 out of 10 is not too bad. It's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Have you tried YSL myself yet, Kalunto?
No, I haven't.
No.
Don't.
I think it's average.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna end up buying it.
Don't buy it.
Are there any new releases that you're looking into getting or probably getting gifted? Either one.
Honestly, I just wait and see. Like I don't even look for new colognes anymore because like as weird as it sounds, they normally just show up. Very happy and grateful that that does happen, but there's honestly no need to
That's
like
probably the best
look for it.
feeling, just getting a package, not knowing what's inside. You open it, you're like, "Hey, new cologne."
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like how Jeremy does it, but I actually like look in the box first sometimes. He unboxes like 50 at a time from some brand that just sent like 50 bottles to him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think I saw one of your videos the other day saying on it was like a little kind of motivational post
I do
on
that sometimes.
yeah. So I think you was explaining a story of how you got started as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, shoot, you're gonna have to refresh my memory. Which,
So no, I think the post on was like just like putting up videos, don't worry about what people
oh yeah,
say
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The one where I was like, don't be scared to go to the gym because no one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So everyone has the mentality like everyone's looking at me, everyone's staring, everyone cares. Nobody cares. Nobody. I know you've seen the videos of people going to like school rep rallies or whatever those things are called, standing on the bleachers and then doing something embarrassing because everyone's going to forget in 10 minutes. No one
So,
cares.
so you started out your content. I'm pretty sure you mentioned it before in the video. You started out your content only showing the fragrances,
Yeah, only
and
showing the fragrances. That's it.
and
It
then
was
later you started showing
just
your
like
face and
this.
all that. How long did it take for you to start showing your face and like
Well,
get more comfortable with posting videos with your face?
the first time a brand ever reached out to pay me. So I think it was about 4 or 5 months into my TikTok journey. They wanted a little face video of me reviewing their fragrance. And I was like, all right, I'm getting paid. What, if people comment bad, I can just reply like, well, I got paid for it. But it was just positive comments. And then I just did it more and more and more, and it's fine.
It started
Not
boosting
right
your
now,
self
Easton.
confidence more.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Yeah.
sort of the gym. Like, I was not that confident back in the day. Like, I used to bite my nails all the way down. Even if you look at some of my old posts, you can see like when I would bite and it was so bad, dude.
Yeah, but definitely with both of us, myself and Cologne Talk, when we both started, we didn't show our face in videos as well.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think maybe yeah, it was around 3 or 4 months before I'd done a face video, and I was like, oh shit, I was super
Yeah.
nervous to do it.
That's
Literally,
how I
dude.
was too. I was only
Literally.
showing colognes and my
Yeah.
hand, and that's it.
Yeah, because you don't know how people will react,
I
but
feel
we
like
were
it's a
just
good place to
overthinking it.
start. Like
Mhm.
it warms you up, and then later you'll get more confident and start going more into showing your face and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%.
So
So yeah, go
go
on.
ahead. So basing off that, is there what are your biggest tips like for people who are getting into creating content in general or fragrance content?
Post. It doesn't matter. Even if it's not perfect, because I don't know how much of on my page you've watched, but my video, the first video that ever blew up on my page, I misspelled the word compliment. And the reason why it blew up is because like 2,000 plus people corrected me and it got like over 500,000 views.
I see
And
that
then
on a lot of
yeah,
people's posts.
that's how I got my growth, dude. Was just one mistake and then everyone pointed it out.
I need
Yeah.
to start doing mistakes more often.
Yeah, you
Uh, so,
do.
so I actually done a video the other day. I was reviewing the Sharaf blend, yeah, the clone of Killian's Angel Share. And
Mm,
from where we're from, you know the word ask, like ASK.
yeah.
I kind of say AKS, so someone asks me, and then
Yeah.
there was about 300 comments in there saying it's arcs like ASK, and I was just like, oh, whatever. And that video got like 500,000 views,
Yeah.
but there's hundreds of comments of people just
Mm-hmm.
cussing me, so
Yep.
it's cool.
It is. I don't care. It boosts my video. Do it. Do it.
That's happened to me before with
Yeah.
Jean Paul Gaultier. I said Labo or Labao, and people were like,
Yeah.
"It's not Labao."
Yeah.
Because you can say 100 things perfect in a video, you say one
Yep.
word wrong, they're gonna comment it
Everyone.
straight away. Yeah,
They
Yeah.
don't care
yeah,
what you're telling about the fragrance. They don't care
Hmm.
what the video's about. They gotta correct you on that mistake.
yeah. So is there any amount of like post you say like you should do a day or just like post daily, stay consistent? Does it matter times wise and stuff like that?
So it really depends on what platform you're talking about. Like Instagram's more perfection. You got to be perfect. If it's not perfect, it's not performing that well. For posts, I only post once a day pretty much. Sometimes I'll do at night and then in the morning before I go to bed. But those morning posts are like the more not cologne related, like the more motivational, or that one where I was like, am I a sellout? Talking about people, he's only doing this because he promoted the TikTok shop. He has to say good stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just post every single day. Don't miss a day. If you miss a day, it can affect your account. Don't post too much, but post enough, you know? Like there's this one dude on TikTok, Carter PCs. I don't know if you've seen him, but
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude, he posts
like
5,
three,
10,
four,
12
yeah.
times a day and all his videos perform. So that's just proof that it's really all up to how you make your content.
Yeah.
So is
But
there a specific way that you review your fragrances? Is there an evaluation that you do? Like, do you try to guess the notes first and then look in Fragrantica, or do you watch other people's reviews? Well, how do you do it?
kind of. So I don't watch like any YouTuber reviews at all because I don't want to be blinded by what they say. I always like to smell stuff blind if I can. So then I can give my initial reactions. I don't really like talking about notes that much because most people watching are like, well, what does a perfume cinnamon smell like? I only know what real cinnamon smells like. So I try to describe it in a way that they can understand, kind of paint a picture instead of just like, oh, it has clove and cedar and green apple, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way I kind of do mine is I will not watch anyone's video. So I'll
Yeah, I
get the
don't. Yeah.
fragrance, I'll
Mhm.
smell it first, and then I'll kind of know what I'm gonna say, and I'll record the video. And as soon as I've done that, then I'll watch someone else's video and be like, okay, did they get the same thing from me or not? Because perfume's subjective. We
Mhm.
could all smell a fragrance and get three different things from it. That's why it's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So one point about that is some people tell me Sedley smells like Coca-Cola. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, it's kind of fizzy like that. And I'm like, Coca-Cola though, really? I don't
Yeah, I
get
don't
that at
get that at
all.
I
all.
don't get
Yeah,
it.
no.
No, but they're talking about like the spicy mint, but not spicy as in like hot. It's like zappy. has some
Yeah.
pop, some fizz.
That's what you mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So are there any fragrance notes that you try to stay away from that
Tobacco.
you don't like tobacco
What?
scents?
No. Also, tobacco is a banned word on TikTok, so if you use it, it'll suppress your video.
I've seen you use like an alternative, like you
Yeah,
use
I'll say
that or
tobac.
something.
I don't spell it out because they'll suppress your video for saying tobacco or yeah. There's
They're
TikTok's
sensitive
tricky.
with
They're
with
very
some of
sensitive.
these.
Yeah.
So something like a Spice Bomb Extreme you don't like?
No, I don't mind Spice from Extreme, but infrared is way better. Like
Okay.
so much better.
So
And I
like
like
perfumes,
Naxos
Marley
too.
Harrod, you don't like?
No, I think Harrod's good, yeah, but it
So
has to
that
be a well blended kind of tobacco. But I typically try to stay away from tobacco if I can, because it's just not my favorite.
and what is some of your favorite notes in a fragrance? One that like you see in a fragrance, you're like, that
I'm
sounds
gonna
good to
like
me.
it.
Yeah.
Black currant, green apple. Let's see what else is a really good one. I like coconuts. There's like another
So you like
moss,
more of the
wet
fresher
moss.
scents.
Yeah, I like fresher scents, but sometimes a little bit more earthy scents as well. Like, have you ever smelled commodity like book or commodity moss?
Yeah, they're
No.
terrible.
You don't like it.
No. There's one that they've got. What's the one with the? I think it's gold. It's got like the brown writing on the bottle.
Yeah, well, they have like three different editions
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
I think that commodity gold actually reminds me of By the Fireplace.
really. I don't know if I have that one
Yeah,
on
but
me.
book, milk, and paper, nah, they're not.
I've
They're not.
Yeah,
heard a lot of people love milk. That's one if I was gonna get, I would probably get that one from them.
You'll get some milk, yeah.
Yeah, pause.
valid. I
So,
like
so,
moss though. Moss
um,
is good.
moss is a weird one. It depends.
Hmm.
'Cause I don't like when a fragrance is a bit too dry.
Yeah, so that's why you don't like book then.
Y- Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I hate by the fireplace. You mentioned it. It smells like burnt wood to me, man.
I love
dude,
it, man.
it's so good.
That's it. That's all I get from it. Burnt wood.
It's the
Yeah,
best MM.
but I
Uh
guess you don't have too many cold days where you are. That's why I don't think you can
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
that's
man. I
true.
got I got 2 months of winter over here, man.
it.
It's rough.
And
So
Evan, yeah, go on, go on.
go.
Oh, I was gonna say, just how do you do your content? Do you record every day? Do you like batch record and then just post whenever,
Mhm.
or how do you do it?
Yeah, so I definitely batch record because I work 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week, 3 days the next week. And then on my off days, I'll record. I typically try to do like 3 videos a day. And then I always make sure I have at least like 9 videos just in case I get sick and I can't record. I can just post. So I do batch record, yeah. But that's why I'm always wearing the same shirt. And I also wear like the same three shirts in all my videos. I don't change it up much.
No,
So
that's good though.
one question that I see a couple people that ask you, and something
Uh,
that I've even asked you myself is, so you're one of the biggest creators on TikTok. How come you don't do this full time?
because, dude, it's so inconsistent. Like TikTok right now is paying me like 37 cents per thousand views. And then 2 months ago it was 93 cents, so it just fluctuates too much. And I don't want to stay on the roller coaster. Plus, I love my full time job. It's very fun.
Are you experiencing low views like a lot of other creators right now?
My views are actually at an all time high this month. They're doing really good.
You've taken all the views.
Imagine.
Because
They're
because
all
I've
going
actually had
towards you.
so like in terms of that asking like why you're not doing it full time, I've actually had
Mhm.
people message me this week and say, "Oh, like you're at a decent like number now. Like, can you not do this full time?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm getting like 20 pence per
Yeah.
thousand views, and that works out. I don't even know what the exchange is, but that is not enough."
Mm-mm. Nope. I could definitely live off what I'm making off TikTok because I live with my parents, dude. But if I was alone, I would not rely on what I'm making at
It
all
wouldn't
because
cut it.
my money comes from big brands when they want to make a deal. If I'm not getting a brand deal, then I'm sinking, dude. I'll
Yeah.
be living in my car. Like Instagram doesn't pay anymore. They used to pay creators. They took that away. So I only get money on TikTok.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I didn't even know that.
Once Meta bought them out, they stopped paying creators.
That's
Yeah.
actually
So
messed
s-
up.
s- I think that's
Mhm.
good for people to hear though, because people think, oh, they're gonna build an account, maybe 6, 7 months, they're gonna get to
Yeah.
like 50,000 followers, and then yeah, they can quit their job and do it full time. It's not happening.
It's because they have a unrealistic expectation. Like there's some creators, smaller creators on TikTok that do it full time. I don't know how they're pulling it off, but there are a lot. that claim to be full time that are a little bit smaller.
I
Yeah.
see that. Like some people they do selling samples on the side, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a big part
Decanning.
of their
Yeah,
income.
definitely.
You sell samples? I feel like I've seen you mention these. Oh,
I just
He's like, you got me in trouble here.
yeah. No,
shit.
I do.
Yeah, my
I
bad.
do. I do. I sell some bottles on Facebook. I sell some decants in the Discord, but I keep it like low key. It's not too much.
My bad.
Yeah.
We'll cut it out.
You don't have to. Yeah.
So how do you feel about sampling yourself?
I hate it.
You don't advertise
No,
the sample first,
no,
or
no, no. I advertise for other people to sample first, for sure. Like I'll tell them go wear it 2, 3, 4 times. Don't judge it off the first time. But me personally, like I just recorded a video, like I can pull it up on my phone. It's me showing a bunch of samples, and I'm talking about this is why I hate sampling. And I don't know if y'all run into this issue, but it's because you get a sample. Where's the video at?
I
Hello.
don't sample myself.
I've
Oh,
got
here it
like
is.
500 samples right here.
Like I'm holding a lot of my samples. And the problem with samples with me is I'll get it, I'll wear it one time, and I'll never touch it again. I'll just reach for the full bottle because it's like the eye candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't reach for samples that much. I
I
have a
don't
couple,
touch
but
them, dude. I don't touch them.
I spray one on my hand to
Yeah.
test it. That's
And
it.
then you're done. That's it. Never touching it again. That's my problem too. It's a big problem though.
So how do you
Yeah.
feel about blind buying and all that?
I think it's fun. I
it
think it's really fun.
it's a gamble.
It is a
I
gamble.
I haven't blind bought a fragrance in about a year.
Yo, you're
You
due. You're
Yeah,
due.
you're man, it's different for you, man. Yo, he put out a video today of 10 different stores to visit to smell colognes. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, I only got two over here. Chill.
I only have Dillard's, Ulta, and Sephora here.
And the 10 that I've got, they're all within like 15-minute walk of each other.
Mm, that's
So
fun.
that's probably why I don't blind buy because I can just go and smell something in 25 minutes.
Definitely. We don't have that privilege.
Yeah, we're screwed over here, man.
Yeah, my Dillard's just got a Initio and I was like shocked.
Dillard's with Initio. I don't think I've ever been into a Dillard's to even smell fragrances.
Yeah, some Dillard's carry niche like Parfums de Marly, Initio. I don't think they get Zerjoff or anything. I think it's just
Not a
those
lot of
niche
places
brands.
get it's that exclusive, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely.
obviously, you do a lot of recording like in stores. I see you in Ross and all
Yep.
these places.
Yep. Yep.
Obviously, loads of people getting into it. They want to do that, but they can't pluck up the courage. Like when you first started doing it, was you nervous? Was you looking
Yeah.
around and everything?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
If
now are
you
you fine?
now I don't care. Like I'll just go in. Like, did you see the video where the kid was crying and I was like, kid, as I was recording? That one's
I think I've
that
seen that one.
that one's my funniest one because the kid was crying in the background and I'm like, kid. And I just go back to smelling it, dude. I don't care anymore. But sometimes people will like walk in and then they'll just like, oh, and then turn around because they see it like I have my mic on and I'm recording. And I'm like, do you need to come in here? Like, it's fine. And they're like, no, no, no. But yeah, I genuinely don't care. Like, I could just
I seen the
go
one
record
video you
anywhere.
did going around giving free fragrances. I was like, that's a
Yeah.
really dope video.
Yeah.
Were you nervous in that one as well or no?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, he's going around handing fragrances. People were sketched out.
They
Were
were so sketched out. They're like, this is definitely fart spray.
somebody random came up to me and they're like, here's a free fragrance. I'm like, ah, you
Well,
can keep that, man.
yeah, I think the reason why they're like that is because my sister's literally like this. I'm like, hey, do you want a free fragrance? She's like, so it kind of puts them on the spot, you know. So I understand why they're like defensive or whatever.
And a few of them fragrances, I think I saw the video. Was it Arabian fragrances you
Yeah,
gave out? Yeah.
yeah. So it was Polo Red and then 3 Afnans.
So what do you think about Arabian fragrances? Because they've blown up massively this
They
year.
have. I think they're pretty nice. The ones I have are nice. I got like
Yeah.
6, 7 of them.
I feel like that's some of your top viewed videos is on Arabic fragrances, right?
Definitely, yeah. Because
And
Rasasi Hawas.
Rasasi Hawaii. You mentioned that fragrance. That video is
Dude.
minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's loads of people's most viewed videos when you're
Yeah.
talking about dupes. So do you care like having dupes or the originals, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter to me as long as it smells good. And I know the people aren't going to care either because they want a good smelling, affordable fragrance. Now, I did get attacked on Instagram like 2 days ago because I reviewed these DH Gate colognes. And instead of them being dupes, they were like fakes. Like they looked like the originals. And this dude was attacking me pretty hard. He's like, "Oh, how could you promote that? Your whole collection's probably trash now or fake now." And I was like, "I'm not promoting it. Like I used my own money for this video. It wasn't an ad." And he's like, "Yeah, that's still a promotion. The only difference is they didn't pay you." I was like, "Yeah, this guy does not understand how social media works."
I've seen those two Timo videos, and those
Yeah.
ones go crazy.
The Timu ones sometimes blow up, dude. Because it's like, let's review this 93-cent cologne. And then they'll just blow up.
Like, is Timu legit?
Yeah, I've gotten all my orders. They've sent me
Okay.
orders, but would I recommend using them? Do it at your own risk.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Arabian fragrances then? If you could recommend like two or
Uh,
three.
9 p.m., 9 a.m. and Supremacy Not Only. No, Rosasi Hawas. There you go.
Okay,
These
yeah.
three.
You had to switch it up real quick.
I did. I did.
And you're a big person behind Halloween Man X too.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like, I feel like every like 1 out of 3 videos I seen you pop that into a video.
If it's cold, Halloween Man X, Halloween Man Shot, Arrows Flame, Azar the Most Wanted Intense, or Parfum, whatever the one I have. I hate how all the Azar, they need to change their name, bro. Why are they all the same?
The Azaro fragrances?
Yes, dude, it's like Azar Wanted Intense, Azar Wanted Intense Parfum, Azar Wanted Parfum Intense.
I'd be doing a live sometime and be like, "Yo, how is Azar the most wanted?" I'm like, "Which one, man?"
Yeah, dude, I know. I'm like, I don't like Want to Buy Night though. That one smells garbage, pretty bad.
I like
Wanted
Wanted
by
by Night.
Night is fire.
I like Wanted by Night. Okay,
Yeah.
you don't like darker scents though, so I kind of see
Then
why.
why do I like Halloween Man X?
That is true.
I've
Okay,
never actually
I
tried any
wear
Halloween
Halloween Man
fragrance.
X in the summer.
Why?
I don't know. I wear it in the summer. I feel like there's a little bit of freshness to it.
This guy.
I've never tried any Halloween fragrance.
Why?
That's the one thing he doesn't have in stores. The one
That's
thing.
Yeah,
yeah. We can't try that over here, man.
because they're in Spain. Can you get it off like Latino?
I think so, but it's just never been one that I've been interested in getting. But I might get it now.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know how much they would be for you, but here you can get them for like $30, 35
Yeah, 30
bucks.
bucks.
Okay, yeah.
And it's 125 ml, so it's like pretty good size. Very nice.
Yeah, they're not bad, and they actually smell really good for the price
Mhm.
tag.
I think so.
Yeah.
Same with Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla. Those are like the best cheapies they talk about, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
think you probably were the first person that started Creamo Spice
I
and
hyped it
vanilla.
so
Yeah.
hard, bro.
what is Cremo?
It's like
The
an
fragrance house.
It's like an American shave brand, right? Razor brand. I think they classify as an American grooming brand. And that's how they got known, but they released some colognes and they are inspired by other scents.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like if you didn't talk about them, I don't think I would have ever heard of Cremo.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one Halloween Man X, I started the TikTok hype. Rasasi Hawas, I feel like I started the TikTok hype. Cremo, Spice Black Vanilla, that I hype that up everywhere. And
So
everyone's always asked me why mine's so orange and there's just like clear when they get it. I'm like, dude, I've had this for 3 years. Like,
That macerating.
yeah, dude, it's so orange.
so
The vanilla.
you've worked with a lot of brands.
You could
Is
say
there
that.
a brand that you will never ever work with or collaborate with? Like they have a bad image, you don't want to support it at all.
You don't have to
You
answer
don't
that
you don't
question
have
though.
to answer. We don't want to put you in a bad spot.
um, there's brands I would never work with, definitely. But yeah, I can't say any names.
We
I
don't,
can say, I don't know if y'all have had this experience yet, but when I would first start out, this is when I didn't know what was happening, like how to get free stuff. I would reach out to brands. Don't reach out to brands. If you want good deals, don't reach out to brands. But I would reach out to brands, give a little 90 word essay or whatever, really, really short. And then they'd be like, okay, maybe. And then I send them my address. And then they see that I have a following now. So 2 years later, they never say anything, right? 2 years later, a random package shows up and they'll be like, hey, when are you going to make a video? I'm like, oh, I don't do that anymore. You need to send this back right now. You send it back. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and weigh it, tell you how much it's going to cost. You can pay me whatever, and I'll send it back. They're like, no, you send it back. Then we'll pay you for shipping. And I'm like, all right, listen, buddy, that's not going to happen. But
That is cheeky.
they'll wait like 2 years and then send a package. Hey, where's the video? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I just
So
think
you
that's so
would
funny.
recommend for people not to reach out to brands?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
If you want the best deal, don't reach out because you lose all your leverage. When you're reaching out, they're like, oh, this big creator wants to work with me.
Yeah.
Versus, we want to work with this big creator. How do we get him or her to work with us? You know?
And a little thing that me and Cologne talk, we was actually talking about this today. Obviously, when you're first starting out in a niche or even a
Mm-hmm,
designer house or just a TikTok shop, a
mm-hmm,
company reaches out to you and says, "Oh, can we send you this fragrance in return for a review?" When you're a smaller creator, of course, you're like, "Yeah, I want that, I want
mm-hmm.
that." Then when does it stop and you realize that you're valuable because you're advertising this company's products?
That's really up to you whenever you feel like you're valuable enough. Honestly, I haven't done, besides like the big brands, I haven't done PR in like 2 years, like fragrances for review. Like it's just been paid advertising, stuff like that. But I don't do much paid advertising. Like I keep it very limited. And when I do have a big deal, it doesn't get posted on my page. It's like UGC, user generated content, that goes on their page. Like my videos I'm recording for Crimo this week, it's not going on my page. It's only on theirs.
That's a good insight for us guys to
Mhm.
know. And people listening, I think they'll be like, "Whoa, I didn't even think or knew that stuff kind of happened."
Right. Like I'm very open with how influencers, like all this stuff works and what I know. Because when I first started, I know everyone was so secretive. They wouldn't tell you anything. And it does, these brands are not going to run out of money. So why be secretive? You know, I don't get
Yeah.
it.
There's enough space for
There's
everyone, right?
enough. There's plenty. There's plenty.
The brands will never run out of fragrances to give out or anything like
Literally,
that.
literally.
Yeah, shout
No.
out Evan, man. He there was one video I did and he messaged me and he's like he gave me some insight on it and all that. And I was like, yo, this guy is a dope ass dude.
I try to
Yeah.
help for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
and I feel like you do that with the other creators as well. Like when you see something that
mhm.
helped them, you're always giving your insight, which is an amazing thing about you.
Even
Like
even
other
something
big,
so simple as just like commenting and showing support on all of our
Yeah,
videos. That's
of
just
course.
a lot of people
yeah,
don't do that.
Yeah, I try to reply to every single one of my comments. I try to support other people because it's just, they've supported me. I have to give my time back and support you. Like,
I see that you try and reply to so many comments that they stop you replying.
yeah, TikTok's like, nope, no more replying for you. I'm
no
like,
more.
well, for 24 hours too, usually it's usually a 24-hour
Damn. Are you so you're trying to
probation
reply to every single comment on the
every day.
I
Mm-hmm,
respect that.
mm-hmm.
Man,
It takes a
that
lot of time.
do you ever get like, damn, this is too much?
Yes, when a video blows up, I haven't had a video blow up in a really long time. But when they do blow up like 4 or 5 million views, replying to all of them is impossible because you can't catch up. Because you can reply to like 300, then you're banned for 24 hours, Then you can
Okay,
reply to 100 more, then you get another ban for 24 hours. So
we haven't had that problem yet.
Nah.
you will, guaranteed. You
In
will.
the future.
Definitely. All you have to do is say, don't get Dior Sauvage, instant million views.
So, quick question. Okay,
Yep.
fragrance events.
Uh-huh.
Have you been to fragrance events before?
Besides ones that like Niles would host, like City Rhythm, no.
No. Are you going
Mm-mm.
to the one coming up this December? We want to see you there, man.
If they fly me out.
I'm about to fly you out.
Hey,
I'll go halves.
All right, let's
yeah.
go. We'll get them up there. I'll get. Hey, you mind sleeping on the couch? I
I'll
got
sleep on the floor.
you.
I sleep on the floor now. My bed doesn't even have a bed frame, dude.
Yeah, we definitely love to see you there. A lot of people are going, so that if you go up there, it'll definitely be
So
see you.
I'm trying to do like this little tactic because everyone's been asking me if I'm going to that one in New York, right? And I'm like, well, you could DM them and ask if I'm going because then they're gonna be like, we gotta get this guy here.
All right, so we'll have everybody here DM Send Explore
Yep,
and get fragrance knowledge there ASAP.
I'll be there if that happens.
And before we wrap it up, what's your not end goal, but what's your future goals in the near future for social media and all that good stuff?
Honestly, I don't really set like social media goals for me, like this amount of followers, this amount of stuff. My main goal with this is just to boost other people's confidence because I really grew my confidence through my page. And I just wanted to express it and show other people that life's too short to care and, take other people's, how do you say, like other people's words and like, don't let them hurt you, dude. Just do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter.
Are
It
you going to
literally doesn't
venture
matter.
out into YouTube anytime soon, or you're still keeping away from that?
Well, I try, but I only record on my phone, so it looks pretty bad with my current setup.
Mhm.
But I might do something.
So you want to eventually venture into YouTube?
If I wanted to do full time, that'd be the only way.
Yeah,
YouTube is,
we we
yeah.
we need that Cologne talk set up.
Yeah,
That's what we
dude,
need.
for real.
Yo, if you go to Settings
I can
Store, you
show
got a
his
free
setup.
videographer right here.
Facts. He's got the setup. Like mine is right. That's my cabinet that I record this way, that I record at. These are my lights.
Oh,
That's
he's
my little
got, see, you got the
tripod.
professional lighting. Even I don't have that, man.
I have the ring light too. So yeah.
I've got the ring light. I've got this one little shelf here. This guy's got a massive shelf behind him. It's crazy.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
upgrade soon, TJ. You need
I'm gonna
a.
have to.
You're running out of space, man. Oh, he just had a pickup. Have you tried it, Evan? Nishani Ani X.
But I think I'm gonna get sent to me. Yes.
Let's go.
So I think it's gonna come in the mail soon.
He hyped it up, man, and now I want to get
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to
it.
try it.
He
It
said
is
it's really
fire.
good.
Oh yeah.
What
How
did he
much
say?
did they pay you? Just
I wish they did.
kidding. Same.
Yeah, he hyped it up. He said what, top 3 fragrances you bought this year?
Yeah, yeah, 100. Because I
Hmm.
had Nishane Annie, the original,
Mhm.
maybe 2 years ago, and I ran through the bottle in about 2 or 3 months, and I just never bought it again. And then I tested this because the first time I've been able to try it, I tested it. It was on my skin for like 7 hours on Saturday while I was out and about, and this is serious stuff.
Mm.
TJ always influenced me to buy fragrances, man. He's the reason I'm going broke.
Yeah. Facts. I'll definitely have to try it.
It was dope having you here, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
Always,
having me on.
it was fun. You're
Very.
honestly one of the goats on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
Was you nervous to come on this, or was you all right?
Nah, I'm great. I'm
We was
perfect.
we was shitting ourselves.
Really?
We was like, damn, we got a celebrity on the podcast. Cologne talks like, look at my hand, I'm shaking.
No
I was
way.
sweating.
we were like, we got the Jeremy fragrance of TikTok.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Power. Yeah.
We was about to cancel the podcast. We was like, we can't do it. We're too stressed.
No.
Yeah, man.
No.
I seen Jeremy fragrance. He trying to copy your style with the
Dude, what's up with that?
and he
That was
failed too.
funny.
Like I'm
That
like,
was he's
fuck.
like, that one doesn't count. I'm like, yes, it does, buddy.
He did a video today of him doing jump ropes, and he was like, Jeremy fragrance doesn't
yeah.
need drugs.
Are you serious? I haven't seen that. I haven't been on TikTok
He
yet.
said Jeremy fragrance doesn't need drugs, and he kept jump roping.
He doesn't need drugs anymore, he means.
Yeah. That's his rehab, bro.
That was his best video ever.
That's so funny. But if you look at his page, bro, it's just 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 40
Yeah,
million.
his videos are always blowing up.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm about to do that, you know? Like,
Power.
power. Yeah.
All right. Well, honestly, it was a pleasure, man. We hope to maybe see you in another episode in the future or
Definitely.
in
Definitely.
person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was dope talking to you, everybody.
Yeah.
Go check him out. You probably already know him. You probably already follow
Yeah.
him. Fragrance Knowledge, aka Evan.
Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Thank you for coming on, and love for the
Thank-
love, my people.
Shout out to you,
Thank
Evan.
y'all for having
Always a
me, for
pleasure.
real.